Hey guys, Joe here, just doing a quick vloggy style video this morning because I'm going to do a more extensive video tomorrow, but I wanted to show you something. As you can read from the slightly torn box, this is a GeForce GTX 1070 Asus Strix gaming graphics card, 8GB overclock, blah blah blah. Most important thing is that this was a clearance item, open box. This is one of the fastest 1070s available. It has a boost clock that will go over 2000 megahertz. Pretty impressive. And this is the card itself. Why isn't it in my system? By the way, starting to get there. But why isn't it in my system? Because even though this was RTV'd, returned to vendor, and tested, and then sent back as good, it doesn't work. What happens is, and this could be where it passed their inspection or testing setup, is that it does show a video signal. It does allow you to start Windows. However, the instant it starts doing anything, it overheats. It goes super hot, super fast, fails, and shuts down my system. So yeah, it's going back. Now, I'm not saying never to buy an open box item. Actually, pretty much everything in this system, aside from the LED strips, is a used part. I think the only thing in there that was new is probably the thermal paste. Even the case is a used case. Obviously, I don't have the side panel on it because I had to swap out to a wonderful GeForce 8400 graphics card. And that will be the subject of another video as well. But this video obviously was leading into, if you click up here, I did another video where a motherboard didn't work. So what's going to happen now is I have to take this back. I'm going to go and drop it back off, swap it out for another one. They have 2 more in stock. I'm just going to give it a lot better look. I should have known, based by the condition of the box and the fact that the guy didn't give a crap about it when he bought it, that it probably wasn't going to be very good. Here's the other thing. It said it was complete, had no driver disc, no PWM fan splitters, no stickers, no nothing, and a really cheap anti-static bag. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and swap this one back out, and I will show you the other one after I pick it up. Part 2. Here I am now, driving down the road to go to the Micro Center to return the video card. Yeah, it's always the worst part because the closest Micro Center to my house is an hour and 20 minutes away. But that's not the one where this video card was, because each store gets a different supply of items based upon what they send out to the vendors. Micro Center in Fairfax didn't have this card at the clearance price, so I have to drive to Rockville, Maryland, which, while it's on an easier to get to path because I don't have to worry about traffic, is slightly farther. Although it's in a cooler building, and I'll show you some footage of that when I get there. But it's annoying because I get to spend over an hour just thinking about how pissed off I am that I had to do all of this driving just to save a few bucks. Sometimes it doesn't add up. That's one thing to consider when you're out there buying these parts is, can I get the same deal without having to drive an hour and a half each way? When you calculate that back into what you saved, I could have gotten a brand new 1080 Gaming X on Craigslist for this, but since I've been horse trading my way up, I don't have that in cash. I mean, I could return this and it would all go back to my card, which would take 3 to 5 days, and then in 3 to 5 days, then I can get the card that I really want. But instant gratification me, I don't want to wait that long. Just the way I am. I don't want to wait frickin' 5 days to get a graphics card. Because by the time 5 days comes along, it'll be like, whatever. I don't really care anymore. So there's the Micro Center. I just left it with the new card. And first off, let me say, fuck you, asshole at the counter who decided to just tear the fucking box instead of taking 10 fucking seconds to remove the tape. It's that kind of unprofessionalism that pisses me off. Another card, this one's actually is complete in the box. Up until him being a dick was in good shape, so now the fun of putting it in and hoping it works. This one doesn't look nearly as abused, except for the fucking tape, as the other one did, so I guess we're gonna find out in about an hour. Well, for me. For you, it'll be like, here we are, back finally. Correct card is installed. As you can see, I've got the color matching because I have the Asus Aura hooked up. I also have my Corsair Link cable now. Thank you very much, Jesse, for hooking me up with the cable, which we forgot when we did our trade. So now my Corsair Link works. I can control the fans, all that good stuff. And yeah. This also has GPU Tweaker installed. I'm using both Tweak and Afterburner. I did it because the only way to get this thing to clock over 2 gigahertz on the video card is to have that installed, because OC mode is actually not enabled out of the box, even though it's an OC card. Yeah. Alright, so, 2 days later, finally have the system up and running right. And as you can see, like I said, I did some LEDs on the case. I think I'm going to put one there behind the bar to kind of brighten up that edge in there. I think I'm just about done with it. Probably need a better monitor at some point. But for what I do most of my gaming at 1080p. But I just like having the frames, and running a 1070 GTX that can run at 2000 megahertz allows me to do that, as well as having it water cooled and having 32 gigs of RAM in the system. Wow, that white balance is working overtime to get that down. Holy cow. If you like that, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, you know where those go. If you'd like to subscribe, you know where to do that, down there. Or you can also click over here. You can click there to become a Patreon, and you can click over here to watch more videos. So, until next time, when I do a full breakdown of the system, I'll talk to you later.